In northern Spain, the town of Pallets is home to Gym Sports, the country's largest sporting goods distributor. Currently, we have around 3,500 sporting goods stores that are clients of Gym Sports. We operate in 30 countries, employing different approaches in each. We partner with distributors in some, with department stores in others, and we also engage directly with customers, such as sporting goods stores. This is the business model we're looking to establish outside Spain as well. From its warehouse spanning 10,000 square meters, Gym Sports ships 200 to 500 orders a day, depending on the season, to sporting goods stores and facilities. To adapt to business changes and remain competitive, the company requires flexible logistics processes prepared to handle an increased workload. In 2016, we consolidated all our warehouses from two separate bases in Melide and Pallets, centralizing everything in Pallets. It was then that we realized we had to make changes. With Mecalux's support, our goal was to continue growing by enhancing our internal logistics operations and refining our processes. We had several problems in the warehouse that we couldn't resolve internally because we lacked the perspective of a supplier who had already seen similar issues in other facilities. So Mecalux helped us create a functional specification that included all our problems and the possible automated solutions that could solve them. To boost Gym Sports logistics operations, Mecalux designed a comprehensive solution featuring automation, software and storage systems. The first step in optimizing Gym Sports' supply chain was to equip its logistics center with an automated storage and retrieval system, or ASRS for pallets. In an area of 614 square meters, the solution provides storage capacity for 2,176 pallets. A 12-meter-tall stacker crane inserts and removes goods from their locations autonomously. The stacker crane, a machine designed to store pallets automatically, has raised warehouse productivity for Gym Sports. Automation has increased the number of product inflows and outflows, ensuring efficient logistics service. With this automated solution, the company can cope with rising numbers of orders from sporting goods stores. In the adjustable pallet racking system, operators fill orders by directly picking products from pallets on the lower levels. Gym Sports has also digitalized operations in its facility with the Easy WMS warehouse management system. This software monitors all products in real time. The Gym Sports Group currently has 17,000 SKUs of very different sizes, ranging from ball pump needles to goalposts. With Mecalux's Easy WMS, Gym Sports has minimized any possibility of error and enhanced its efficiency in moving goods. Integrated with the ERP system, Easy WMS has optimized all of Gym Sports' logistics operations. To achieve higher throughput, the distributor's logistics center was divided into different work areas: storage, picking, packing, and shipping. Before, when we used paper, each operator would fulfill an entire order, but our facility spans 10,000 square meters. Imagine a person with a cart traveling around those 10,000 square meters of warehouse space to pick all the products for an order. So, in implementing the software, we zoned the facility. It's now divided into 4 sub-areas, and the operators stay within their designated subzone. Consequently, their pick paths are smaller, enabling us to fulfill more orders in less time with the same staff. Easy WMS supervises all operations and movements of goods in the logistics center, including those in the ASRS and manual storage zones. Operators follow instructions from Easy WMS using their RF scanners, ensuring fast, error-free order fulfillment. With this software deployment, the PDA guides you. You don't need paper for any activity. In fact, you don't even need to think. The program guides you the whole time. You don't have to make any decisions. They've already been made beforehand and implemented in the software. Mecalux's Easy WMS software is modular. Its functionalities can be expanded based on company requirements. Gymsports implemented 4 additional digital solutions to address its new business scenarios: supply chain analytics software, slotting for WMS, multi-carrier shipping software, and client-specific rules. Supply chain analytics software is a solution that provides valuable data on the main warehouse activities to facilitate strategic decision-making and raise productivity. With slotting for WMS, Gymsports distributes its merchandise throughout the center much more efficiently, facilitating other operations. We wanted the slotting for WMS module to help us organize the facility, knowing which items to place next to specific SKUs, which products to position closer to the staging area due to their higher turnover, and which merchandise to store in the back. So basically, an analysis of how goods leave the warehouse to optimize their placement. Gymsports also installed multi-carrier shipping software. This digital solution has simplified and streamlined order packing, labeling, and distribution. The multi-carrier shipping software module has been a game changer for this warehouse. This is because we used to handle document management separately. It was done in the office. When you filled an order and closed it, the paper we used was taken up to the offices, where they created the delivery note and transport label. Afterwards, it was brought back down to be affixed to the box. So we needed more staff, and orders were delayed because when you have numerous packages, it takes time to find the one you're looking for and place the label on it. With this module, once the last package of each order is sealed, the transport label and delivery note are automatically printed, inserted into the box, and you're finished. That's the end of the process. Gymsports also installed client-specific rules in its facility. This advanced functionality personalizes and aligns warehouse processes with the particular needs of each customer. For instance, the software enables the company to adapt the physical characteristics of the products, such as pallet type and height, to meet clients' requirements. The module can also personalize documentation, like labels and delivery notes. This software is a forward-looking investment because Gymsports aims to expand its sales efforts across Europe. So to move in that direction, we needed software that could create the documentation required for orders in various languages. Specifically, this Easy WMS module generates documentation in the language of the delivery address. If you're a customer in Spain and you're sending something to France, the documentation will be printed in French, and so on for the other European countries. In the Gymsports Logistics Center, automation and digitalization are enabling the company to fulfill its growth targets and rise to new challenges. I'd recommend automating and digitalizing with Mecalux. Firstly, because this is the current state of technology. Secondly, because Mecalux is a one-stop service provider. The team supports you from start to finish, which is essential for responding to future challenges. We decided to take this step with Mecalux because it has an advantage over other providers. It offers 24-hour customer support. We can't afford to halt warehouse operations for a day. If there were ever an issue, we'd need it resolved as quickly as possible. With the end-to-end solution from Mecalux, featuring automation, software, and storage systems, the sports equipment distributor is ready to boost its pace of expansion.